Ahead here and show you my new rollback for Good News, Bad News Garage. So far, it's been nothing but good news and bad news with this thing. The good news is I got a pretty decent deal on it. Bad news is I've had to fix a few things already that really shouldn't have needed to be fixed, but we're going to go ahead today and play around with, well, I've already actually been playing with it underneath here, the PTO shaft for the PTO pump. It needed to get new U-joints put in it, so I'm going to go ahead and put some new U-joints in it. The winch works. It's got a 16-foot chevron bed on it. For a 40-some or a 38-year-old truck or somewhere around there, it's not in bad shape. I already had to replace the taillight cover, and everything works on the bed. It's in pretty decent shape so far. It's got an older paint job on it. We're going to try to fix up a few things here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what somebody did here, but it doesn't look pretty. I'm not sure how that happens, but hopefully we'll get that fixed at some point in the future, along with some of the other projects that we have. Previous owner decided to take the truck mudding and went through his driveway with the window open, so I've got to clean that out yet. I've had the truck for maybe about 2 weeks and have been trying to worry about getting it running correctly. Lights up top all work except for one bulb. I'll go ahead and turn those on here, but they all work except for that one bulb on this side. But I'm more or less just playing around with the it's got a 350 and a 4-speed in it, the SM 465. And I'll get up underneath the truck here in just a second and show you what we've got going on. But more or less, I'm just trying to play around with the live settings and see how I can figure out how this works. So underneath the truck here, sorry if I'm being a little wobbly. They had a set screw in this end along with a woodruff key. You can see the woodruff key right here. There was a set screw in this end, so that one was easy to take off. The other side here, unfortunately, I started using a punch to try and get out a pin, or what I thought was a pin, but it actually ended up being, and I don't know where I put it at the moment, but it ended up being a piece of a screwdriver stuck down inside of this hole right here. And then the set screw was already gone when I got it. And then back down in the hole here, I don't know if you can see that all that well, but that little square piece that's right down in there, I was using a punch on that thinking that it was actually the pin. And in reality, what it was I'm not sure yet. I'm going to take that off and find out exactly what that was. But there was a piece of screwdriver stuck in the other side here on that side. And if you look, I didn't notice it until now, but if you look, those two holes don't line up. So I'm going to see exactly just how bad somebody's boogered this up in the past, and hopefully I can fix it the right way, or at least with the tools that I have, be able to fix it halfway decent so that it won't be too bad, because what I'm replacing is the U-joints. They're just a little loose. I want to catch it before it gets too bad. I don't know if you can see that if I'm wobbling too much. But pretty much that's it for the most part. If you want to see under the hood, I'll go ahead and show you up under the hood real quick. It's kind of a nightmare. I've got some wiring to fix. When I got it, it had a brand new alternator and a brand new distributor. It was overcharging, and this was their fix for it. So this is what we got. It's a nightmare of wiring, but we'll fix it up soon. I know it needs to be fixed here. I got to solder this wire back together at some point soon. They don't have that hooked up. I got to put another connector on the end there so that the choke's working correctly. Everything functions the way it should. It's just hodgepodged all together. So we're going to try and see if we can't get it to work a little bit better than this. And I'm going to go ahead. I don't have any way to set my cell phone down really so you can see what I'm doing here. But I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this shaft off down here. And once I do so, I'll come back. I'll try to pull it off now and see what happens. Sorry for the wobbles. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back for this. Anyway, I just wanted to try out the live setting and see how it worked.